Greetings. This is a brief talk on deGrasse Tyson's process when it comes to spirituality on religion. So what happened was that several years ago, I want to say 5 years ago, there was an incident in which there was a meteorite that basically hit Russia. It hit the atmosphere, and as it went through Russia, everyone rushing to the window to try to take a look at it actually got hit by moving glass. So I thought this was an interesting incident because after that incident, Mr. deGrasse Tyson did an amazing talk on how this worked. And he also informed us that in Mexico, there was a 100-mile wide asteroid, similarly, that hit Earth. And prior to the asteroid hitting, there were dinosaurs. After the asteroid hit, there were no longer dinosaurs here. And part of his work right now is to convince our government to make sure that similar asteroids, when targeted towards Earth, are dealt with before they hit. So I showed this video to one of my kind of nieces and nephews. They're really god kids of mine. And their father, who's highly religious, he's a Baptist and a deacon in his church, came to me and said, "Hey, I really didn't like you doing that because we're raising our kids to be biblical. And for them to know about the dinosaurs being destroyed and most of Earth's population being destroyed and it being provable was really unappealing." So I just thought that was really deep because he's also an engineer at a master's degree level from an elite university, Rice University, and this surprised me. So what I then did was I've been watching Neil deGrasse Tyson recently and learned that he was asked the question of would he prefer to be cremated or buried, and what he shared was that anytime you burn carbon, it releases energy. So the fact that there was an effort to release energy versus simply being buried and let the worms and earth retake you, that's a different way of going. So I just thought that was a really interesting, his perspective on which is the best way to go. In essence, what he was suggesting is that cremation causes your energy to be expended and then thrown across the cosmos, where by being buried, that energy is systematically taken back into the earth. So he shared that he much preferred being buried versus being cremated. And I thought this was really interesting, educational, as something to be grasped and understood. So I suppose a question I would ask all of you is to share in our notes, are you a cremation person or are you a bury person? And if so, why? Looking forward to more discussion on core ideas that Dr. Tyson is presenting. This is Greg. Merci beaucoup. Dankeschön. Bitte. Dankjewel. Tschüss. Please like and subscribe and really share some ideas of what your opinion is of his concepts in this arena. Have a good day, and I'm taking you out a little bit earth flower wise, if you will.